Dangerous arm, craps, dice game control, crap strategy. Dangerous arm, craps, dice game control, crap strategy. Alright guys, got a good one today. We got a special word from a veteran today. We're going to have you watch. If you don't want to see it, skip through it. I think it's skip through to probably the 4-minute mark, I believe it'll be. But hey, appreciate your time. I'm CK, Dangerous Arm. This video is 2:31, guys. Appreciate your time viewing. What we're going to be doing, we're going to be breaking down the staggered grip. You remember the staggered grip? You know, we stagger the dice. Give you some details on how we're really throwing it. Because we are throwing at an angle in the video. We're throwing at an angle, either to the center or left of center or to the right of center. Okay, so that's what we're doing in this. And it's just something new I've been doing. I've been testing out. Works real well. I like it with the super grip as well. Won't get into that right now, but with the stagger grip, I'm literally throwing, you know, diagonal, and I break that down in the video, guys. But before that, hey, check out this veteran. If you've been following the NFL thing with the kneeling and all that BS, this is great. This veteran tells it straight, Dangerous Arm style. If you don't care for it, skip through it, get right to the rolling. It's nice. See you on the other side. CK, Dangerous Arm Craps.
Cry me a river. The flag and the national anthem has nothing to do with what you're talking about. But Martin Luther King had support. You could call it bipartisan support. He had support on both sides, from people in the movement and people outside of the movement, because he did it with respect. He did it without robbing Peter to pay Paul. He did it with integrity. He did it with a mission. He did it with tangible goals that were achievable through hope, faith, and dedication, and unity and connectivity between all of us. These clowns are doing stuff off of trendiness. This is trendy. The issues they're talking about have nothing to do with the flag. If you really care about black lives, you don't need to be taking a knee. You need to be out there doing something in the community. If you care about oppression, if you care about laws, then you need to be voting. You need to be putting yourself in position to assist in passing legislation. Do something about it. Quit taking a knee and protesting and crying like a baby. Because at the end of the day, all you're doing is pissing people off. Stop dragging the flag in it if you're going to cry about it on one end, but you don't want to give credence to it on the other end. I'm telling you, as an African-American man in this country, the flag means a lot to me. I honor the flag. I don't care if I don't like the president. I don't give a care about none of that stuff. I'm not going to disrespect the flag. I'm going to honor the people who fought for I can be free. That's it. If I don't do nothing else, I'm going to honor those people. Presidents come and go. 4 years, 8 years, they out. Now you're an expert on life. You have no idea what you're talking about. Listen, you play a game. This is fairy tale world. You suit up, you lose, you go home. You cry, you play another game. In the real world, real heroes, when they lose games, they don't come back. When the game is over, there's no takebacks. When you lose, you die. That's real men. You making tackles, I'm saving lives. You're playing a game. The people who die for that flag, it ain't a game. That's real life. That's real sacrifice. Don't come at me with that. That's all I have to say. Y'all done made me mad. This country is greater than that. All you clown athletes, you ain't nothing. And I'm going to say this and I'm off here. For real this time. Listen, Donald Trump is a billionaire who's now the leader of the greatest country that ever existed. got Mia River. He ain't worried about you crybaby athletes. You are here today, gone tomorrow. Relevant today, you ain't signed tomorrow. You have a leg injury, you are irrelevant. Remember that. Remember who paid your salary. Remember who's filling these seats that's paying you money. You ain't making money just because you're a good athlete. You're making money because people want to watch you. People are supporting you.
Eight. Oh. Eight. Oh. It's a point. It's a point. All right, guys, so, hey, welcome back. Dangerous Arm Crafts. As always, definitely appreciate your time. What we're doing today, we're just shooting around. Nothing serious. Just a little bit of training. Working this staggered grip. Just wanted to show you a couple things on that. We'll keep rolling, but we just hit a point there of 8. Just knocked our point out. We're not betting or anything on this, and we just wanted to show you. This is a very difficult grip. I mean, this grip is certainly a high level of difficulty. And I've got a couple different ways I throw it. I hold it rather. So, and I just wanted to show you that we're using a 5, 4, 3, 5. See how right here looks like that. Then we turn it and we stagger it. 5, 4, 3, 5. So we got going there. And now what we're actually doing with this grip, we're throwing it and we're wanting to land somewhere around the middle. You can see the stick down there in the middle. We want to land somewhere in the middle to just the left of center or to the right of center is where we're looking to land these dice. And very tight to the wall, about 2 inches from the wall. Now you can stagger them like you can go, when I'm on the right side throwing on this side over here, left of the dealer rather, when I'm on the left side of the dealer and I'm throwing right-handed, I'll stagger the dice, the front die to the right. Now once I move over to the other side, which is a SR2, if I'm over here throwing, I'm going to move the dice, you know, because I'm going to be throwing in an angle like this, you know, from the left to the right. So I'm going to be throwing an angle compared to when I'm on this side and I'm throwing, you know, angle like this. So when I'm on the left, or the stick R2, I guess, the die will go, the front die will go to the left side. But since we're throwing from the L2 position, the die is going to go on the right side. I just wanted to point that out. I mean, you can throw it the other way, but it's just the way I've been throwing it. We'll try to land in the middle. We're not trying to throw a bunch. This is more just tips video tips on how to throw this throw. Because if you can get this throw now, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna be really excited. I mean, it is solid. But I showed you the other day where the full hand was, you know, like that. But what I've been working on, because that really jams up the wrist, and I mean it really gets the wrist nice and tight. What I'm liking to do now is actually take the middle finger like that, and this one just kind of sits right there. You see, it's like that. So it's more like that. You know, something like that. And when I release it, I really want to get that thumb behind it. The whole another key is getting this thumb behind the throw. So, you know, once I'm throwing, I'm releasing, I'm really focusing on this thumb, the thumb, you know, being right there, you know, steering the direction I want to be at. That's really key on this one. It's really key on this one. I just wanted to tell you that. Let's get back to rolling. Just going to put out like 10 or something, you know. Get my dice grip back here. Okay, we got a come out roll. And I'm taking, see this finger right here? I bring it back like that. I just bring it back and meet the thumb like that. And this one sits right there. Try to keep them straight, and I release with that thumb. I want that thumb to kind of push them out there a little bit. Salt. Okay, that's a 6 soft. 6 soft. And that one. First one was a 10 soft right here. Six soft. beat on that one. Another 8. It's a third 8, a triple. Eight. Ho. 8. Ho. So that's how we're doing it, guys. Just like that. Show you that setup one more time. Show you that setup one more time. Okay, so I'm on the right side, so or left side of the dealer. So taking the thumb down like that, bringing this finger down, that, getting the thumb behind the release. 12. Boxcar Willie. Boxcar Willie. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty solid though, guys. I mean, it's a pretty solid throw. I mean, you just got to get it down. I was thinking, man, maybe I shouldn't have showed you, but I don't know. I mean, you know, I think it's a good one. I mean, I think it's worth your time to learn this one. Personally, myself, you know. This gets a little crazy on this one. So that's the keys, though. Okay, keys on this one. That was a 5-4-3-5 die set, by the way. And like I said, see how I've got it staggered like that. So if I'm on the left side of the dealer, if we're on the left side of the dealer, what we're going to do see how we got our finger like that? See? That's the first thing. We get a finger like that. And see this finger right here? We just bring it back. Bring it back. And we really have, you know, pretty decent, you know, kind of tightness on that. Because you want to keep them tight. And this one just comes down. You know, you can go like that. I mean, it's more comfortable. My hands are actually more comfortable when I'm throwing like this with it on like that, you know, because then I can really like that, you know. And you can use the front die when you're stick left. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can throw either way. I'm just telling you the way it works for me. When I'm L2, L1, I move the front die to the right side. You know, when I'm on stick right 2, right of the dealer, I move the front die to the left side when I'm throwing that. It's just something I've noticed it. And a key, though, I've been wanting to tell you guys, like I've been saying, is the angles. Oh, here, I guess I need to pull this down. I didn't pull this to show you guys or mark that. Okay, so back to what I was saying, though. So this is how I did it from the front view, like that, like that. So when I release, you know, I'm throwing at an angle. I'm throwing in at an angle. You know, so if this is the middle, the center, I'm throwing in at an angle, and I'm wanting to throw, I was throwing, you see it in the video, anywhere from the center left to the center right. You know, I was trying to avoid the dice. I threw that in as an extra difficulty, so you can see that as well. I like to throw with obstacles in the way. You know what I mean? It just makes you a tighter roller. It also shows, you know what I mean? It shows more of, I think it's just more of a reality. If you're going to be in the casinos, most times there's going to be people there, and there's going to be someone with their chips in the way. So they're not going to be thinking about you, you know, dice controlling and all that stuff. So, but hey, that's the Dangerous Arm from CK. Dangerous Arm Staggered grip. Developed that from the Super Grip, from the Staggered. See? Super Grip. can stagger it over like that, or do the other side. No problem. Give it a shot. Check it out. Let me know what you think, guys. I mean, personally, myself, I like it. I mean, it's real solid. I mean, it's real solid. I mean, you seen what we threw there. We were knocking the hell out of the eights. You know, 40% of our rolls are an eight. So, and we got a point out of that. You know, 7 numbers out of 10 rolls, 7 numbers, which is good. 70% of numbers and 3 junk. But you know, when we threw our first junk, it was a boxcar, and remember we threw right back a 3. Now when we are playing and we're betting, you know, we'll bet, you know, a horn bet after we after our throw. If we roll a horn, we'll bet a horn. You know, very next roll, because we seem to throw in those pairs and doubles, things like that. So hey guys, hey, appreciate your time. We're well over 600 now. Subscribers, appreciate it. We got the trolls, we're not sweating it. We appreciate them too, guys. And hey, check it out. That's a Staggered super grip. I really like it. I mean, it's very, very solid. It's a solid roll, guys. Hey, we'll see you next time. Hope I remembered everything. I wanted to make sure I covered everything. Remember the angles. Remember the angles. You know, this, you know, I'm not suggesting using angles for this grip. Okay, this regular grip I use, not that one. Okay, this is just the Staggered for now. Okay, guys, just for now, the Staggered grip. We're coming in, you know, center to just the left of the center, or just the right of center. Okay, that's what we're doing on this one. You know, you just gotta trust me on that. Something about that, and something about the super grip coming in angles also. Instead of throwing it in directly straight, instead of throwing it, you know, trying to hit the wall straight in. I don't like that. For some reason, I've been working with this angle, coming in at an angle, and it works really good. So that's another tip, guys. Hey, if you stay till 17 minutes, I appreciate it. I know it's long, but, you know, hey, I've been meaning to chop these videos up so I can break them down, things like that. But, you know, hey, I'm rolling and making money and things, guys. You know what I'm doing. Hey, appreciate it. We'll see you next time, guys. CK, Daily Song Craps. 5-4. 3-5. Staggered grip. Make sure you get that thumb on the release. The thumb behind it. Thumb behind it. Make sure to get the thumb behind it. Thumb behind it on the release. Thumb behind on the release. Thumb behind on the release. We'll see you next time, guys. Appreciate you watching. CK Davis on.